Greetings and welcome. Welcome. I'll give you the logos just this once. There we are. Welcome to our next playthrough. I am excited for this, you have no idea. That's the Trioptimum way. We are doing it. It's been many years since I played this. This is the System Shock 2. It is an old-timer classic of the immersive sim genre. That means it's first person, and yes, you can shoot guns, but it's not really a first-person shooter. It's more like a RPG survival horror hybrid. Deep space, everything's gone to shit, and you have to survive is the key. And maybe a little more than just survive. This is just a remaster, so I expect the gameplay to be a little bit dated. I know they have just facelifted it visually. And hopefully they haven't made too much change to the soundscape, because if there's one thing I remember from the OG, it's the sound design. We got an old-timer there, folks, in terms of sound design. This is the ancestor to so many things. Dead Space is the first thing that comes to mind. Dead Space is kind of a similar setting. There's one big difference in the lore that makes this a heck of a lot creepier, and probably one of the creepiest games I've ever seen. It's not scary. It's creepy in the extreme, but it's not scary. It's just extremely disturbing. That I enjoy. I'm not a big fan of horror games, but games that give you the horror shudder without giving you the jump scare, that I enjoy. That's a lot of yakking, isn't it? But yeah, the game deserves an intro. I haven't modded it in any way, shape or form. The OG is still playable today if you mod it properly, you know. There's a lot of visual packs, etc. There's also a metric ton of content expansions, fan-made. Several of them surprisingly good. But we're going to play the game now, the vanilla game. I haven't customized it beyond the visuals. I may need to customize the controls. We're going to try with the vanilla controls for now, see what it gives. New game. We got easy, normal, hard, impossible. Now, I used to play the game on impossible mode. I knew exactly what skills were good, what skills were bad. I think I'm going to go for hard this time around. Because I have got a lot of experience with this game, but that was a long time ago. I forgot a lot of it. Oh, they have a mod manager included. How beautiful is that? Campaign, mod, start game, campaign. Just campaign, System Shock 2. Continue. Night Dive made a full remake of the original System Shock. The remake's good. I can recommend it. This is just a remaster of the OG. The OG System Shock 2 has no doubt aged a heck of a lot better than System Shock 1. Yeah. So you can totally go for a remaster instead of a remake. Should be no issue. 3, 2, 1, go. Hey? Oh no, first you select, then you hit start game. Okay, now 3, 2, 1, go. That's the Trioptimum.
You hacker, a pathetic creature of meat and bone, panting and sweating as you run through my corridors. How can you challenge a perfect, immortal machine?
This is the insane AI from the first game. Showdown.
In 2072, a rogue artificial intelligence known as Shodan lost her mind. In her limitless imagination, Shodan saw herself as a goddess, destined to inherit the earth. That image was snuffed out by the hacker who created her.
42 years after the first game.
February 3rd is the day the magic happens. The Von Braun, the first starship in history capable of traveling at faster than light speed, will undertake her maiden voyage. This incredible journey is the result of teamwork between the UNN Protectorate and the incredible scientific minds at the newly relicensed Tri-Optimum Corporation. Imagine being able to travel to distant star systems in a period of weeks. It's all part of Tri-Op's commitment to the future. The Von Braun is packed with over 1.8 billion flight, scientific, and security systems, nearly all developed by Tri-Optimum and its wholly owned subsidiaries. Providing security for the Von Braun as she plows through the heavens will be the UNN Rickenbacker. At her helm will be no less than Captain William Bedford Diego himself, hero of the Battle of Boston Harbor during the Eastern States Police action. This incredible union of government and corporation is made possible by an intricate series of docking mechanisms that will allow the Rickenbacker to piggyback its way into jump space. Sleek, fast, revolutionary. Who knows what wonders await our crews in the bosom of the cosmos? All we do know is that it's a great day for mankind.
Oh, indeed.
This is Dr. Louis Delacroix of the UNN Von Braun. We've been hijacked by an unknown force. Ship security has been compromised. Do not allow the ship... Repeat, do not allow the ship to leave under any circumstances. I don't know what we're up against here.
I need to check one thing. Sorry. Also had a big sneeze. Well, I was hoping I would be able to increase the size of the subtitles. Does not appear to be the case, unfortunately. That's a shame. That would be a good option to add in a remaster, folks. I may look for a mod for that. One sec. Alright, so apparently... Let's try it without that. Apparently you can resize the entire HUD, but not...
Welcome to the Ramsey
that's much better.
recruitment facility. Please watch your step when leaving the train. The grav shafts at the end of the hall will take you to the street-level training and recruitment center. Please proceed to the grav shafts.
Yes. Indeed. The default mouse sensitivity is not perfect. Let me change that. Weapon bob and view bob have been reduced. Mouse sensitivity, let's make it 3.5. No, I need more. Make it 5. Five is not too bad. Hey, you. Oh, you can see the age on this game, huh? This is a remaster? Wow. I mean, they clearly reworked everything. Sonic Tooth. Special guest from NYC Live Skull.
Step into the grav shafts to proceed to the street-level recruitment center.
Indeed. Here we are with the UNN. This truck. Part of me is tempted to restart. Just so you get the intro cutscene with the bigger subtitles. But I think I'll wait for a bit. Restart maybe tomorrow once I've really tweaked it.
Before you choose your career,
If I need to.
you'll learn some basic abilities. First, you should go into the Basic Training Center. When you're done with basic training, proceed to the Advanced Training area.
Right. We are doing basic training.
To pick up some basic skills you'll need to get by in the service, enter this CyberLink booth. Inside, you'll learn the basic skills you'll need to get started. Welcome, trainee. While you're in our virtual training courses, we provide you with a simulated cyber interface. This training interface is identical to an actual military-grade cyber interface. Now let's try it out. Currently, you should be able to look around freely. That means you're in shoot mode. Now, press the switch mode button. This puts you in use mode, where you can access your inventory and interact with items in the world. You can also access various MFDs, or multi-function display screens, from within use mode. Open up your character MFD by selecting the body icon located at the bottom of your screen, or by cycling to it within use mode. The character MFD displays your strengths and abilities pertaining to different skills. When you're ready to continue, press the switch mode button to go back to shoot mode. Try changing between use and shoot modes until you get the hang of it.
This is
Doing this frequently. Now follow the red path along the ground to the next training station.
something that other immersive sims have not adopted, and I like that they have not adopted it. It's not that the system is bad.
Highlight it by centering it in your view. A highlighted item
It's just not
with
ideal.
brackets around it, showing you that it can be picked up. You can then press the interact button to pick it up, which will automatically place it into your inventory. Open your inventory again by pressing the switch mode button. You can organize items in your inventory by grabbing and moving them within the grid. To drop an item, highlight the item and choose Drop from the Actions menu.
Nope. I ate it. That is not what I wanted to do. How? Oh. I'm already... The controls are a bit of a problem. I don't know how to drop it. Except dragging it outside like that. So your actions menu, I don't know where it is.
To interact with objects like buttons and computers, highlight them by centering them in your view and pressing the interact button. Similar to items, all usable objects will be highlighted with brackets around them. Go ahead and activate the lift by interacting with the button on the pillar. If you can still see your inventory, it means you're in use mode. You can return to shoot mode by pressing the switch mode button.
Even there, the soundscape is incredible.
Is a med hypo. Pick it up, then open your inventory by pressing the switch mode button. Now try pressing the use button on the med hypo to restore some of your missing hit points. Your hit points are represented by the top bar in the lower left corner of your screen. Many items in your inventory can be used by pressing the use button. See the crate in front of you? You can search crates and other similar containers for items by highlighting it and pressing the interact button. This will display a small container window revealing what is inside of it. To take an item from the container, highlight it, and press the Take button. This will automatically place that item in your inventory. To close the container window and return
To
to
jump, press the jump button. We'll use this tutorial of the old school.
One of the most important tools you have as a soldier is your personal digital assistant, or PDA.
The fact that they spell it out.
Other useful information. You can open the PDA by selecting the disk icon located at the bottom of your screen, or by cycling to it within use mode. Now try picking up the audio log item in front of you. The message currently visible on your screen is coming from the audio log you just picked up. You can listen to the most recent log you picked up by pressing the Play Media button. Conveniently, your PDA now contains that audio log, which can be replayed at any time in the Logs section. You're also able to reread any email received in the Email section. Similarly, as you complete objectives and discover crucial items, the Notes section will populate with mission data. Now it's time to learn about jumping and mantling. To jump, simply press the jump button.
Sorry. He said the line.
Some surfaces can be mantled on
Sorry. Oh, those tutorials.
by holding down the jump button. Mantling lets you pull yourself up to ledges and other high places in front of you. Give it a try. To climb a ladder, simply walk into it and look upward. You'll automatically start climbing the ladder.
Half-Life. Get out of here. Get out of this body, Half-Life. Alright, we are done.
You've done well. Remember, if you're unclear on any aspect
Press
of
jump to jump.
you can repeat the training as often as you wish.
Oh yeah, I definitely want to go back to learn to press jump.
Completed basic training, you're ready for the advanced lessons provided here. Advanced training will familiarize you with the 3 key areas of military service: weapons training, technical training, and psionics training. Approach the Cyberlink booth of your choice to train in that area.
Weapons!
Wannabe. If you want to learn the weapon skills it takes to even think about joining the Marines, come on in. We're looking for a few good men. Good to have you on board. You'll notice when you're in the... Now we'll teach you how to handle a firearm. Pick up the pistol and the clip from the table. You can equip the weapon by either dragging it into your weapon equip slot on the right side of your inventory, or by selecting Equip from the Actions menu. To lock and load the ammo clip, hit the Reload button. Once you've loaded the firearm, take a shot at the dummy robot by pressing the Fire button when in shoot mode. Notice how its health bar gets shorter as you chip away at it.
Not a lot shorter. Has some recoil.
Some items need to be charged with energy before they can be used. Pick up the laser pistol. Now, use the recharging station nearby. The recharge station will juice up all your energy-based items. Weapons, batteries, you name it.
I'm going to figure out what button they were talking about. Okay, never mind. There we go. Laser pistol. No recoil. You already know this is a good one.
Weapons are not fine wines. They do not get better with age. The colored dot on the lower right corner of the screen tells you what kind of shape your firearm is in. Green is good, red is bad. To fight the effects of wear and tear, a soldier with maintenance skill can use a maintenance tool to improve the condition of his weapon. Just pick up the tool, open your inventory, and drag the tool onto your pistol. Remember that maintenance tools are only good for a single use.
That's right. Weapons require maintenance in this game.
Now you're ready for the Marines.
That was quick.
Look at the other training areas first before you enlist. They might just come in handy.
Inside, we'll teach you the basics of some technical skills you'll need in the Navy. Welcome. You'll notice when you're in the Cyberlink booth, we'll provide you with a temporary cyber interface. The object in front of you is a container of nanites. Nanites are consumed whenever you perform technical tasks, such as hacking or repairing. When you pick up the container of nanites, they do not go in your general inventory, but are instead displayed in use mode on the bottom left of your screen. Walk over to the keypad by the door and try out hacking.
There, those are the nanites. This is a type of currency.
Use the keypad by interacting with it. To the right of the number pad, you'll see an orange tab labeled Hack. Select the tab. Text will appear indicating the difficulty of the hack and any bonuses that apply. Select the Start button to begin hacking. You'll see a grid of nodes. Selecting a node will either turn it bright or dark. To successfully hack, you must connect 3 bright nodes in a straight line. Beware the nodes with the red outlines. If one of these turns dark, you fail the hack, and you might break the item you're working on, or worse. You can restart your hack attempt at any time by selecting the reset button, though you'll have to pay the nanite cost again.
Why is he saying security access compromised? That's bullshit. Oh, you get to do it multiple times. Well, I guess I don't want to. Bad game. To be fair, this is... System Shock 1 is where this comes from. I wonder if they did it in System Shock 2.
Security access compromised. Security access compromised.
You can use nanites to buy items from replicators. To use a replicator, interact with it, then select the item you wish to purchase. If you have the correct amount of nanites,
Oh, the textures on this.
Make sure you pick up your purchases before.
Guess it's a virtual one, but still. Welcome to the Circus of Value. If that is familiar, if the style of game is familiar, and it's because there's a reason BioShock has shock in its name. Yeah, there's a reason. I can buy stuff. Okay, give me a bottle of juice.
Choosing value wrap. Hi there. Please make your selection. Thank you for choosing value wrap.
Yep.
This is a security camera. If a camera spots you, it will raise an alarm and summon security forces to your location. You can either wait out the alarm, or access the nearest security computer to stop the alarm immediately. You can also hack security computers to temporarily disable all cameras and turrets in the area. To hack a security computer, interact with it, then select the Hack button.
Security system offline.
He shouldn't have Zerzi's voice here. He's the ship AI. He's got no business being in the tutorial area. I don't recall if it was like that in the OG.
You've learned the basics of the technical skills. There are several other technical skills you'll learn throughout the course of your career, such as repairing items and modifying weapons. The cyber interfaces for these tasks are similar to the hacking interface. Before you enlist in the Navy, try out the other training courses. They'll be useful.
Inside, you will learn how to reach out with your mind. Do not let fear block your path. We've provided you with a virtual interface, and the temporary the bottom bar in the lower left of your screen tells you how many psi points you have. Psi points represent your current ability to use psi powers. Psi hypos will replenish your psi points. Try using a psi hypo and watch your psi points increase. When you've reached your maximum in psi points, move to the next station.
This psi-amp amplifies your psi powers and lets you project them into the real world. To equip it, pick it up and go into use mode. You can either drag the psi-amp to the weapon's equip slot or press equip from the actions menu. Firing the psi-amp activates your currently selected psi discipline. You currently have access to 2 disciplines, cryokinesis and kinetic redirection. Psi disciplines can be switched by pressing the Cycle Powers button, or from within use mode. Later, pressing the weapon setting button will allow you to select Psi disciplines from higher tiers. You can also
Which one is the...
disciplines and tiers in the Psi section of your MFD. Use cryokinesis to destroy the robot, and kinetic redirection to pull that nanite container towards you. Be careful. Holding the fire button can augment the power, but holding it for too long will cause burnout, which will damage you. If you run out of psi points, use another psi hypo.
I will need to customize the controls a bit. This is not good enough. I need to find the button that enables you to swap powers. Well, there we go. Ionics, that's right. Huh? Oh, markers you can remove. Okay. Good.
Mastery of the mind is a slow but rewarding process. Return to this area if you need more guidance. Before you enlist in the OSA, it would be useful to experiment in the other training courses.
So, we have done Marines, the Navy, and the OSA.
Here's where you make your choice, soldier. Here's where you enlist in one of the 3 branches of the military. Once you decide on your branch of service, there's no going back. A shuttle will take you to a UNN orbital space station where you'll receive a briefing regarding your yearly postings. Good luck.
So, what do we feel? What do we feel? Are we a Marine? Are we... What's the name of people in the Navy? It's not the Marines. Are we psionics, engineering, or shoot things? Shoot things is tempting, not going to lie. But I'm kind of feeling the Navy. Let's go in the Navy, let's go. Or do we? I have saved. Now what? Let's go for the... I want you! Choose the Marine! There we go. The grunt. Hopefully they will allow us to spec a bit into technical skills as well, and it won't just be grunt skills. I didn't remember what we do here, and you do get to pick some skills. Year 1.
Welcome to Space Station Wake Island, Marine. So, you survived basic training at Camp Lejeune. Better still, you managed to learn a thing or two about standard weapons. But now, it's time for the real deal. Your tour of duty will consist of 4 postings over 4 years. The Corps demands a lot of you grunts, but the Corps is generous. You get to choose your own postings. Head up to the shuttle base in the center of Wake Island, and you'll be briefed on what's ahead. When you find the right posting, head into that bay to accept the assignment. Good luck, Marine.
Pretty sure the Navy is technically the best pick. But whatever. Alright, so mission postings and shuttles. There we are. Agility, endurance, and strength. Oh yes. All of it are important. Strength.
Not every
Agility.
party has the luxury of gravity, so the Corps strongly recommends every one of its brethren get in some zero-G training. A year aboard the training station Guadalcanal should suffice. The Navy maintains a survival training school on the surface of Io, the third moon of Jupiter. Pros, there's no better way to improve stamina and survival skills. Cons, the 21.2% mortality rate. Plus, you've got to spend the year with a bunch of Navy skanks. If you're partial to spending time with a lot of high explosives, this posting is for you. There's a lot of heavy lifting, but Ordnance also gets the first pick of booze and other goodies coming aboard the supply ship Gallo. Lock and load.
All of this is important. I fail to remember what is the most important now. I don't think it was strength. Huh. Oh, I'm already iffy about where to go. We are playing a grunt, aren't we? About that strength. But then again, survive endurance. Maximum hit points and resistance to radiation and toxin. This increases inventory.
If you're partial to spending time with a lot of high explosives, this posting is for you.
Increase my inventory capacity. And probably close quarters damage. Your stint aboard the UNN Gallo is finished, where you spent more exciting years, haven't you, Marine? If you have a look at another UNN packing crate, you'll put a bullet in your head. You used the time well and bulked up considerably. You've gained +2 strength. Right. Continue to year 2. This is how you customize your character in the beginning. Pick a career, pick 4 postings.
The automated asteroid
Heavy weapon and cybernetic affinity.
Supply the UNN shipyards.
I don't care about heavy weapons, I don't think.
However, they're also prime candidates for hackers. Somebody's gotten their claws into the primary data loop, and they need a team to head in there and blast their way past the automated defense system. Dummy ammunition.
Standard weapons, that's great.
Moving targets, stationary targets, live targets. The Port MacArthur training facility has enough hardware to warm the heart of any leatherneck. Dummy ammunition, live ammunition. A tour of duty
Energy weapons.
should let you pick up some one-on-one beam
And
weapons.
cybernetic affinity. Oh,
Heads up, she's a world-class SOB.
I'm gonna go for standard weapons. Even though energy weapons are really good, it's +2 versus +1, and I don't know that the cybernetic affinity is worth it. Standard weapons will increase my proficiency with the basic pistol. The basic pistol is really useful. Year 3.
The colony
This one repair.
is the dregs of the fleet, and the Antigua is the dregs of the dregs. You'll learn a lot about recalcitrant machinery on a tour of duty aboard the Antigua, if it doesn't blow you to hell and back first. The Palladium
Modify.
station's long been a haven
No
for
way.
the black market. However, up until now, they have not interfered with the running of station operations. Recent reports indicate that the Palladium's command staff has been overthrown, and the station is under the control of a self-appointed magnate. This must be rectified and a Marine presence maintained on the station. The UNN Secretary General's office
Maintenance.
staff of armed guards. When things
Okay.
are dull, it requires a lot of standing around looking good in a uniform. When things are bad, it can require fending off a side terrorist assault.
I kind of wish I read the text for the second posting. I skipped through it, treating it like a loading screen. Huh. Oh, now I'm curious. I don't think I'll reload just for the sake of that. But it is tempting. Oh. The autosave is further than I thought. Year 1. Okay. Let's rush through it.
Welcome to Space Station Wake Island, Marine. So, you survived basic training at Camp Lejeune. Better still, you managed to learn a thing or two about standard weapons.
Yeah.
It's time for the real deal. Your tour of duty will consist of 4 postings over... not
Agility, endurance, or strength.
Your partial
We go for the strength.
with a lot of high explosives. This posting is for...
Suitable the UN gallows finished. Yeah, okay, up. Well, for year 2, this was standard weapons, heavy weapons, or energy and cybernetic affinity. It's honestly a real toss-up between these two for me.
But heads up, she's a world-class SOB.
Because energy weapons are refillable at energy stations.
Duty aboard the Antigua should let you pick up some one-on-one beam weapon training from Gunnery Sergeant Malloy. But heads up, she's a world-class SOB. Dummy
Let's go for standard.
ammunition, moving targets, station...
Okay, so what does it say? Time to get out of Port MacArthur and back to Wake Station, Island Station. You got to pick up and refill more ammo casings than you can count. You haven't got to occasionally play with a live target. Expert exercise. Still, you can't spend a year at the Mac without learning something. Picked up a good amount of standard weapon skill and even impressed some of the Max technicians. Okay, good. Now, year 3. Repair, modify, or maintenance. There's no question it's maintenance.
Needs a full staff of armed guards.
Maintaining your guns is crucial. The only part I'm not happy about, potentially, is standard weapons versus energy weapons. Get back to Wake Island Station pronto. Your tour of duty at the UNNO office is finished. The year of practice in the other guard, you look sharp enough uniform. You're a lot better at keeping your rifle in tip-top training condition. If you had been bored much longer, you might have intended to take pot shots at a tourist. The maintenance skill might come in handy someday. Oh, you can say that again. Oh. We are joining the crew of the Rickenbacker. We are leaving the planet, potentially for good.
138. You have clearance for landing on the Von Braun in Shuttle Bay 2. Welcome aboard, soldier.
We are joining the Von Braun. And 5 months later,
Reinitializing memory strings. Restoring patient memory. Restoring memory. Restoring memory.
it looks like we have just been in cryosleep for 5 months. What the hell happened?
Steady yourself, soldier. This is Dr. Janice Polito of the computer ops staff of the Von Braun. You're safe for the time being. You're recovering from the effects of surgery and will be unable to remember any of the events of the last few weeks. You're on board the starship Von Braun and something's gone very, very wrong. Some kind of force has hijacked this ship. That's why you volunteered to be implanted with some experimental cybernetic implants. Rely on your cyber interface. It just might save your life.
That's why.
Elevator and come up to Deck 4 to meet me. Deck 4. Can you remember that? But keep your eyes open. They're after us both now. Watch out. I'm getting strange readings from that radar dish outside the window. It's become unstable due to... Move! Take cover!
Critical decompression hazard in the cryo recovery center.
And yes, you can die from that. There we are. On board. What? The Von Braun? The Rickenbacker? Where are we? We are in the med bay. Of which ship? There's the wrench. And trust me when I say this is gonna come in handy. This is going to come in very handy indeed. What's my character like? So 3 strengths, 1 maintenance, 3 standard. So it's a choice between 3 standard or 1 standard, 1 energy. And 1 cyber affinity. Improves your chance of successfully using the hack, repair and modify skills. And lessens the number of dangerous repair nodes. That's actually really good. So maybe instead of 3 in standard... Oh no. Oh crap. Ha ha ha. Hard campaign, System Shock 2, confirm, start game. Sorry.
Welcome to the Ramsey Center UNN recruitment facility. Please watch your step when leaving the train. The grav shafts at the end of the hall will...
I think I need to finish customizing.
...and recruitment center. Please proceed to the grav shafts.
I should not have saved over that other thing.
Step into the grav shafts to proceed to the street-level recruitment center.
Maybe I need to finish customizing my controls, etc. And then restart the board completely. Now that I know what I want to play. Now that I know what I want to play. Doesn't it make sense?
Before you choose your career, you'll want to learn some basic abilities. First, you should go into the basic...
I think that will be it. We will cut. I'm gonna cancel this mod. And start it again tomorrow after I've customized my controls a bit more. Now that I know my build. Yeah, let's do that. Bye, beauty. Bye.